I'm live. I'm pretty sure that I'm live. I'm live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to It's a Southern Thing Craft Along. I'm Luke Porter. I would like to take some time to, during the quarantine, to get better at something that I'm not good at, and that's watercolors. So I want everyone, if you want to grab some craft supplies and craft along with me. It's like Bob Ross, except, I'm not very good. And you probably won't learn anything from me. That being said, let me show you what I'm painting here. I'm going to paint the It's a Southern Thing cast photo. It's probably not going to look anything like that, but we're going to try. I'm going to put this over here, keep it up on the screen. All right. I got the chats open, so ask me some questions while I'm painting. I'll be happy to answer them. Also, you see the number at the top of the screen right here. If you're working on something during the live stream, or you've been working on something during this quarantine time, send a picture to it. In the end of the live stream, I'll put it up. All right, let me get everything situated here, and then we'll get painting. I want to open up the Facebook chat real quick. These are some watercolors that my grandmother gave me. I've had them for about a year now, and I haven't used them, except for tests. Let's paint. What is your favorite, also wants to know, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? I don't have synesthesia, but if I did, it would probably be a blue H, I would say. Definitely a blue H. What's up, Matt? Welcome to the chat. You're like one of 3 people. And my mom joined. Hey, Mom. Send in some pictures of your stained glass. My mom does stained glass. You can't do that in an hour, but you can still send in a picture. So, what am I going to paint? I'm going to paint this image down here. It's our cast photo. So let's start. I do not paint often. I don't paint at all, actually. You're painting? That's cool. Adam wants me to paint him. I am going to paint him. I'll probably start with him first. I'm going to start with a little bit of orange, because I feel like I think from what I remember from art class, that's the base color of all peoples, is it orange? So I'm going to put his head right about here. I should probably make it bigger. Are y'all enthralled yet? Harry says he already did a Bob Ross tutorial today. Well, Harry, this is going to be a lot like Bob Ross, except I'm not going to give you any information on how to paint. So that's going to be Adam's head. I think he has a pretty big head, and he has even bigger eyeballs. So I should probably make room for the eyeballs. Terry says orange, crimson is better. Is it? For flesh tones, I guess we probably should do a little bit of red in there too. Give him a rosy cheeks. So we're going to give Adam a little rosy cheek right here. So what are y'all trying to get better at? Are y'all trying to get better at anything during this quarantine? You have a lot of time on your hands. So I feel like it's a really good time. That is, if you're not working. And if you are working, thank you. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of people out there that are, kind of putting yourselves in a little bit of harm's way. And really appreciate that. Y'all are keeping the wheels turning. Deanne says, painting is good for you. Vitamins for the soul. It is good for you. It's very calming. It's not as calming when you're doing it on a live stream, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure here for it to, not necessarily be good, but, entertaining. And I hope that I'm entertaining you. Adam's got big cheeks. I'm also going to give him, he's got a sharp chin. So it's not his smile. That's the beginning of his cheeks. We're going to get some bigger areas here. Paint faster. So that's his. Oh, that's probably too big. Cordelia says, working, but from home. Yeah, I'm working from home too. That's kind of what's going on right now. This is a weird job, but it's me working from home. Rhonda says she's trying to get through school, now online. I bet that is insane. I remember taking some online classes when I was in college, and it was very difficult because I have a lack of focus. And online classes are not good if you can't pay attention for short periods of time. Okay, now we gotta get Matt up above him. I feel like he's like up here. Just doing the faces right now. Gonna get the basic. Anything I learned from our classes, you gotta get the basic scene set up, because if you don't, then the whole image is gonna be off, because Adam is gonna be like that big and the Matt's gonna be like that big. You gotta get the gesture in there. So, put me, feel like for some reason, taking up a lot of the frame. I didn't choose this picture because I have a big part in the picture, but I am in it. So I'm going to put me right there. And then Talia is going to be right here. Sorry, Talia. I'm going to say that your head is kind of square. So I'm going to make your head kind of square. Queen Gray says, the squad unite. Yeah, the squad is uniting for sure in this beautiful photo. So what are y'all working on? Let me know. Are y'all working on anything right now? Are y'all crafting along? You don't have to have paints. You could have crayons. You could have a pencil and a piece of paper. You don't need anything if you want to create. That's what I've learned. Okay, now we're going to go back in here and make it right here. Talia, the neck. Get the basic shapes of everyone. It's got a hand right here. He's holding up the mic cord. We don't really get together anymore. That's why I chose this photo really. It's like we don't really get together that much anymore to make sketches. So I'm feeling a little bit of nostalgia right now. This is the time when we could be at Adam's parents' house making sketches. Do my arm right here. It's gonna come up, holding the camera. Yeah, Matt says it's the first time. This painting will be the first time we've been together since early March, and that's true. That's so true. Gail Butler Shrouds, I'm assuming I'm saying that right now, says we live on a farm, so nothing has changed. I bet that it's about the same. I bet it's about the same. Cheyenne says, you texted my arm. Okay, cool. I cannot wait to start putting up y'all's photos, but I'm going to get a little bit further in my painting, and then I'm going to start putting up people's photos. So send them in. You'll see the number right there. I'm going to display everyone's art. Paint Matt like one of the French ladies. I don't know what that means, but I'm probably not going to do it. It's his hand. All right, I think I'm getting Adam's neck here. And then we can make my other arm right here. If you're just tuning in, you may be wondering, why am I teaching a painting class? I'm not teaching anything. This is just me trying to get better at something during the quarantine. I'm not very good at painting, and trying to expand my horizons. It's a good time for it. Angie says she wishes she could go somewhere and purchase a scrapbook because she likes to do those things. Man, I feel for you. It's like, you know, a lot has changed. Some of the hobbies, if your hobby is kind of outdoors or you need stuff from stores, that stinks. That stinks. Oh, have I ever seen... Catherine May says, have I ever seen Titanic? Actually says, have you never seen Titanic? I have. It's been a long, long time. When I watched Titanic, it was on 2 VHS tapes. You had to put one in about halfway through the movie. Harold says he's trying to follow on, but he can't send a picture because his camera's not working. Oh, we need to change the settings on that. I'm recording from my phone, so you're gonna see some text pop up. Hopefully, no one sends anything they shouldn't send. We're gonna pray that doesn't happen. But if it does, y'all are all here for it. Y'all can hold that above my head forever. All right, we're gonna do Talia's shirt because I have blue. I think this is a good color, blue. Actually, it's more of a purple, so we need some red. Also, I'm running out of space on my color palette for unique colors, so it may all just end up being brown. Cynthia wants to know what we're doing here. That's a really good question. We're trying to get better at things, and right now I'm trying to get better at painting. And I encourage everyone out there to do the same. It's like it doesn't have to be art, you know. If you have a guitar that's been sitting in the corner of your room for forever and you said you were going to learn how to play it, but you never got around to it, now is a really good time. Even during the live stream. Give me a soundtrack. Judy asked if I painted the leaf painting behind me. I'm going to say I did. No, that's bought artwork. Yeah. It's done by a professional. Does this look like I painted that leaf? I don't think so. Rodney says there's more colors than orange. I know there's more colors than orange. I'm trying to get the flesh tones down. It's all about the base layers. Then we're going to go in with some purple, because purple is also a flesh tone, oddly enough. Rena says I should watch some Bob Ross. I have, and I think that's what qualifies me to do this. If anything, I've learned that if you watch someone do something and it looks easy, chances are it is easy. You're just not very good at it. Okay. So, this is actually turning out a lot better than I thought it would. Let's get some more. I wish I had a bigger brush. Let me get a bigger brush. Joy says, hey everyone, love from Louisiana. Hey Joy, glad you could join. This is not the brush that came with the kit, but I'm painting my house and I had this left over and I feel like it's gonna help me. Yeah, get the big splotches. Oh, too much water. We're learning. We're learning. There we go. Also, I like it on Bob Ross where he takes the big brush and he just slaps it against the side of the easel. Who can do that? Who lives in a place where they can just slap paint around their apartment or their house? It looks fun though. There we go. Okay. Then we also can get a lighter blue for Matt's shirt, since we're already working with blue. Yeah. Here we go. I'm dripping paint. I know. I'm sorry. Sorry. Quinn says nothing is easy until you're experienced. That's true. It's like, and then once you're experienced, you still don't think it's easy because you're still learning a lot. And then people will tell you that it's like, oh my God, that's so good. And then you're like, it's not, because I know that it's not, because I've been trying to do this my entire life. And I know that it's still not easy. I think this is coming along. It is a beautiful color. Thank you. So that's going to be his shirt. Comes down past Matt's head. I know It's either says, I know the numbers on the screen, but what does the 205 mean? That's an area code. So it's a Birmingham area code. But it's not my personal number, so don't think that it is. It's a Google Voice number. I set up for this. Oh, that's too blue. Oh, we're dripping. Okay. I probably should have gone with acrylics. Now that, actually that works. That's a happy accident. I got to say that. Shine says, when I art, I see all my faults. Yep. Art, filling a hole in the void. Matt, you're very square in this, but I like it. I need to make Talia more purple. It's probably too much purple. Ooh, it's coming across a little dirty red. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Wendy says it also brings out the best in people. That's the thing I'm focused on right now. Yeah, art brings out the best of the people. You know, just solidarity brings about the best in people. It's like we're all here together. And I think that's important. It's like, you know, obviously we're not getting to spend a lot of time outside or with our friends. But when we can come together like this, it's pretty cool. I have a green shirt on. I don't know why I'm mixing up red. Lauren says that is a giant water glass. It is. I also have this other smaller water glass, just in case this gets too cloudy. Quinn says, don't forget, don't drink your paint water. It does look appetizing. I kind of want to. Okay, I'm gonna get my green shirt. Move this along. We don't have all night. Got some Netflix to watch. Here's my green shirt. I think that went way too far up on my head, but we'll fix that later. Ooh, dripping still. Too much water. Too much. Someone said I needed to use thinner bristles. I'm now seeing why. Okay. There's my shirt. Right here. I'm gonna have a really long torso. We may give me pants, because I feel like that's too much. Joseph says, those are moonshine jars. Don't deny it. These are not moonshine jars. These are Classico pasta jars. I eat a lot of pasta. I'm actually having pasta tonight. They make for the best jars. They're nice. They have the numbers written out on them. My girlfriend collects them. We have an entire cupboard of Classico jars. Now we need Adam's shirt. He's got a brown, which is weird. If you notice our videos, Adam usually doesn't wear a brown shirt. He wears a blue shirt about 99% of the time. He's like a cartoon character. I think this is coming along fantastically. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, but something Noodle says, I'm lonely, where are my Georgians? Yeah, where are you at, Georgia? Adam says, we should auction this painting on It's a Southern Thing store. I'm not opposed to it. You want to mass produce this thing? You know, get a couple thousand of them printed out? I would say you could get a a print of this for maybe $10, but I think the original would go for much, much more. Courtney says, speaking of noodles, next time do macaroni art. I have never done macaroni art, but that seems like a lot of fun. Oh no, did I put a wrong? I don't think I put a wrong number in there. Someone says the messages aren't going through. Let me make sure that I am receiving messages, because that would be a shame. 1 second. Oh no, I'm getting messages. I don't know. I'm not sure why your message isn't going through, but maybe try again. Beth says hello from Georgia. So YouTube audience, there's some Georgians over here on Facebook. Let's see, what should I do next? I feel like I need to get into people's facial features, which is where this is going to go horribly awry. Joy says sign and number the prints. Good thinking, good thinking. Also need to get it copywritten, trademarked. Matt says it should go for $5 in a roll of toilet paper. That's a pretty high price. I accept it. Debbie says you need to make Talia's shirt purple. Man, I tried. Let's try again. Oh, I have purple. Okay, this is gonna be easy. We're doing it. It's gonna be too dark. It's gonna be more of a plum. Is that better? I have to get back to my bigger brush. Oh! Uh-oh. We're gonna mix that in. There we go. Oh, it's gonna drip. It's gonna drip. Oh no. Oh no. That's good. That's pretty close. Right? Huh? I think that's pretty close. Purple. Okay. Let's start with Matt's features. We need to give him the headphones first. One of my favorite things about Matt's features are the headphones. They're very nice headphones. I'm looking at the photo as if I need a reference. I'm just gonna draw headphones. It's kind of got. It looks like he has Princess Leia haircut. He's got the buns. And the cord comes down. It's the squiggly cord. Comes up. And he's holding it like, what is going on? I don't know where this is supposed to be plugged in. Classic Matt. What? Christina asks, why does Talia's torso just cut off? I don't know. Let's fix that. Also, why is her torso dripping onto Adam? Also, I don't know. But we can't really fix that. What we can do is get yelled at for getting paint all over the table. It's kind of got an ombre look to it, but it's complete. Actually, it looks like she has left handles. I'm sorry, Tyler. There you go. Let me even you out a little bit. I do have it. Shane says I do have a small brush, or Cheyenne. Nathan says watercolor is the hardest. It is, especially when I'm painting like this. I don't know how people do that. I feel like you're supposed to do watercolors like down. I don't know why I guess I put it up so you could see it. Okay, I got... Matt needs... Why does he not have an arm? He has a hand, but he has no arm. That's purpley. It's okay. Again, we'll go back and fix that. Also, if you're just joining, or you've been here in a while, but I haven't said it, text your artwork to the number above at the second half of the show. You got to stick around. I'm going to show off some people's artwork. Now, I'm going to say it up front. I can't show everyone's. I wish I could. I'm sorry if I don't show yours. If you've sent it in, I'm going to try to get through as many as I can. But, just how it is. You're looking very tan, Matt. It's like you've been to the beach. TJ just said, just sent my photos. Cool, I'll check them out. Matt wants to know if we can do macaroni art next week. Yes, we can totally do macaroni art. I've never done it. I never went to summer camp, which is one of the biggest regrets of my life. Mom. Laura says she likes watercolors. Laura Posey says she likes watercolors. That's awesome. Send in something you've done. I've done acrylics and I've done oils once, and they had turned out about like this. Nancy says I need clean water. You're right, Nancy. I do need clean water. Let's get Matt's features in. He's got eyeballs. Don't know if you know that about Matt. He has eyeballs. And in real life, I'm going to say that they're green. I've never really paid that much attention. But for the sake of this artwork, they're going to be black. Or a purplish color. This is one of the weirdest things that I've ever learned about art, is that your eyes are in the center of your head. Most people, especially when they're younger, when they draw a self-portrait, their eyes are up here. Because it's like when you start looking at someone, the eyes is kind of like the last thing you look at. And it, I guess for some reason, it just looks like it's higher up on their head. It's not. It's at the center of your head. Let's give them a nose. So this is when we're going to try to get a little creative and actually do some art stuff and use the purple, like a purplish blue. And if you know anything about art out there, just yell at me. To give him like some shadows. This is the shadows. And his mouth is right here. He has a very perplexed look on his face, which is kind of what he does all the time. I'm just joking. He's a very, very smart individual. He writes most of the sketches. So if he's not smart, at least he's funny. You know? Now we're going to do his beard. He has a darker beard. This is what we've all been waiting for right here. The beard. Let's be darker. I don't know why everything's turning purple, but maybe I'm using purple instead of black. Yeah, I am. Alan says hello from Texas. Well, hello, Alan. How's it going? Hello from Alabama. It's Matt's beard. I think that looks like Matt. Let's give him some nostrils. It is a... Valerie says, is this a spaghetti jar I'm using for my water? It is a spaghetti jar. A spaghetti sauce jar. I've never seen noodles and sauce come together. Have they ever done that? Have they ever done sauce and noodles in the same jar? Like the peanut butter and jelly in the same jar? Hey, Justin Schwartz. What's up, man? Nancy says, I taught art for 14 years to kindergartners through 8th grade students. How am I comparing? All right. He's got a little bit of hair up here. Stubble when he doesn't go into the barber and get a shave. Or does it himself. I'm not quite sure. But we're going to give him a little bit of stubble. You need a haircut, Matt. Timothy asked when this picture was taken. Probably like 4 years ago. I don't know. No, it was more like a year, 2 years ago. So we got about, I'm going to try to rush along because we've been up for 30 minutes. So I'm going to try to show photos for the last couple minutes. Or like, you know, last quarter of the program. So let's move on to Talia. Let's get her hair. I need a yellow. I think there's dog hair in this yellow color. That's fine. That's fine because we're painting hair. So it doesn't matter if there's hair already in it. And let's give it texture. Very nice swooping bangs coming down to some curls or like voluminous hair. I don't know if they're curls. And then we come here. Nice part. Let's get some hair down here. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Erica says, hello from South Carolina. Hello, Erica. Grace says, I forgot Matt's eyebrows. You know what? You're right. I did. Now he looks more like a human. Okay. Now Talia, I think, has brown eyes. Did y'all see Talia's... Huh? Did y'all see Talia's arcade in her basement? Isn't that cool? You get an arcade with her, you get this with me. Adam wants this to go on eBay. I'll put it on eBay. Oh, I do need to cover her scalp. Thank you, Leslie. Oh, that's darker. We're going to blend that in. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. It's like, it's got some depth to it now. We got the highlights and the shadows. I actually came into this pretty confident that I was going to do something good. Best laid plans. Okay. Let's get her smile. Very cheerful. Talia's so cheerful. She talks like a robot sometimes. It's kind of fun. Doesn't that say happy? That's a happy face. She looks kind of like the Joker. Or a weird fish. Maybe she needs more flesh color. Sorry, everybody. That's she would draw for her 5th graders and then watch them try to figure it out. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here, I feel like. That kind of makes her seem happier. Less like a monster. Not that Talia ever looks like a monster or acts like a monster. Ever. Oh, you lost your chin. I'm sorry. Oh, and an eyeball. That's okay. The eyeball was dry. You have a very... For some reason, you ended up with the biggest head. Talia, if you're watching, I'm sorry. You look bad. You look bad. I'm not doing this on purpose. Let's see. Define the nose a little bit more. A little shadow under your chin. And then a defined face. You also look like you have a tan. You're welcome. Shane wants to know if I'm doing the background. Probably not. Don't have the time. Also, the perspective will look all off, and they would just look like they were in a, I don't know, a blur. The random explorer asked if she's Charlie Brown. I can see the resemblance. We just need to remove the hair, and then there you go. Yeah, talk about a guy who could draw. Charles Schultz. Charles Schultz. Very simple, but very awesome. There. Maybe get some more swooping eyebrows. Hey. Rick wants to know if I just turned Tally into a Sasquatch. I mean, it's a little harsh. But I take your criticism, and I will improve. Thank you, Rick, for making me a better painter. Now we gotta do Adam. Adam also has dark hair. Have you seen Adam's hair lately? It's getting big. Put that. There. Oh, there we go. Nice. Beth says Talia has no arms. Well, this is where we go back to I messed up in the composition stage of this whole thing, because in the photo, she has very little arms in the shot, and I can't draw things I can't see. And Adam's, I said eyes are supposed to be halfway up the head. Adam's eyes are not halfway up his head. They are more towards the top. Rhonda says, my husband said macaroni art was his favorite. I said, really? He said, no. Well, you don't have to come and do macaroni art with us, Rhonda's husband. All right, give him his eyeballs. Quinn says painting takes a while. It does. It does take a while. That's why we're going to speed it up. Give him eyes. Boom. Done. Give him a smile. He's got pearly white teeth, but unfortunately, I don't have any white paint because I used the place for the white paint to mix other colors, and it's no longer white paint anymore. It's more like dirty sludge. It's like a caustic looking color. Okay. This is his smile. We're gonna give him big eyes too, because you can't see him, but they're behind the glasses, but he has very big eyes. Draw her, Brian says draw her with hairy arms and make her look like Bigfoot. I'm not going to do that to Talia, but I will finish her arms. I'll go back. And then I'm going to finish up me, and then we're going to show some people's art. I promise. Because it's getting late, and we got things to do tomorrow. Oh, Adam. Adam. Why did you smile so big in this photo? And why do you have no nose? These are questions I have. I tried to make an Instagram filter of Adam's face one time. It worked, but it made everyone look very monstrous. And it wasn't because of his face, it's just the way that I built the filter. But speaking of filters, if you go on Instagram right now and you go to our page, right above all the photos, above the grid, you'll see a little like filter button. And we put some filters up there for y'all. So there's like a possum filter, there's a what Southern creature are you filter, and there's about to be a biscuit toss filter where you open your mouth and biscuits fly in. It's really funny. Spirit says I'm doing a great job. Thanks. I forgot my face. I do need a face. Let's see. The thing about me is I didn't draw my head in the right perspective. I'm looking down in the photo. I'm not here. But I do have a big schnoz. That's my schnoz. And also have about the same color hair as that, so there's that. Oh, I don't have purple hair. 1 second. That's about right. I have a very trashy beard in real life and in this photo. Let's see here. I'm going to spend the least amount of time on me. I feel like it's a little egotistical to sit here and paint myself like that. It's about making them look good, you know? Because one of them may buy it. Lucy says, are you left-handed? I'm not. Is it mirrored? Because this is my right hand. I don't know if it's mirrored on the screen. AZ said, wait, who says that? Dr. Fred Fuzzy Bear said, that is my first live stream I saw. I don't know if you're referring to this one or another one that y'all are talking about in the chat, but I'm glad you're watching the live streams, or you watched your first one, then or now. That's my goofy eyeball, and this is my goofy mouth, and we're about to start showing people's photos, so let me just give Talia an arm, because it's so important that she has an arm. I think it's like on her hip, so. Oh. Super tan, Talia. She's got that I'm cool pose, which is pretty cool. Sell some arms. Then we just gotta draw the camera. Once we draw the camera, I'm gonna call it done. So I can't draw me looking into the camera because I messed up, but I'm gonna cover up Matt's. Oh. I look at this camera every day, and I still don't know what it looks like. Because it doesn't look like that. Yeah. Arm strap. All right. You know, there's obviously some things that I change, and I may go back and change them later. But for now, I think it's ready to sign. So. Done. Put a fork in it. So I'm not good at watercoloring, but I'm trying to get better. That's what this time in quarantine is for. You know, explore. Have some fun. Now, let's see what y'all have been doing. This is going to be the fun part. This was just to give y'all time to send in your photos. So let's see what we got. It's going to take me a while. It's going to be a little bit clunky, and I apologize for that. But let's see. That's a beautiful photo. 1 second. Save. I'm going to go in and save a bunch of photos. I like this one. Okay, about to get them up. I promise I just want to get a bunch of them so I don't have to go back. But there's still time to send some in. I'm going to try to hop around, grab a bunch of different ones from different times y'all sent them in. I'm not going to get to show everybody's, and I'm sorry about that. But I'll try to get it to as many as I can. There's some really cool stuff. Okay, let's start showing them. Okay, so this is, I don't know who did it, but it is a giraffe made from mini gourds, like out of the garden. That's, wait, let me transition. There we go, that's better. It's a giraffe made of gourds. It looks like it won a prize. That doesn't look like a blue ribbon. It looks like it should be a blue ribbon. That is beautiful. That is really pretty. Also, I don't think you did this in the hour. Not only because it looks very complex, but also because you entered it into a competition. Let's see. Someone has tied some flies for fly fishing. That's pretty cool. Look at that. That looks intricate work. I've never tied flies before, but I've heard it's pretty intricate. You have to have like the magnifying glasses and the little bitty tools. This is one of my favorites. I don't know if we can show this legally. I'm sure we can. Some pretty good comic book art. Y'all are good. Y'all are really, man, I'm excited. Y'all have a lot of talented people out here. I mean, you know, is it as good as mine? Yeah, it is. It's better. What else we got? And I'm sorry if you sent me your name, but I'm not saying your name. I'm just trying to get some of these up as quickly as possible. But they are beautiful. Let me grab some more. Need to get a much better system than this. If we do this again, I promise I'll have a better system. This is kind of clunky. Some of y'all paid some really good stuff. Oh, whoa. Okay, let's get some more up here. This is quite impressive. Get it. Look at that. That's really good. I don't know your name, but you're a very good artist. There's a lot of good, like, there's a lot of people who have been painting what I've been painting, or drawing what I've been drawing, and all of them are better. This is just the one I saw. I'm sorry you also drew it, and I didn't pull yours up. But there are a lot of good ones out there. This is Freddie drew this. Freddie drew that. I like the shadow. That's really good. Got some light coming in. He's a very cool character. You should keep drawing it and make, you know. Let's Let's see what else we got. Whoa, it's a big photo. 1 second. 1 second. Didn't know how big of a photo that was. Okay. Chloe says her daughter drew or painted that. That's great. I love the sunsets. Silhouette. It's very pretty. She should be super proud. Let's see. Let's pull some more photos. Probably gonna pull like 2 more batches of photos. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I can't talk and work the computer at the same time. Okay, we're about ready. Show some more. Let's see. Oh. We have this very pretty dog. I like the colors of the bandana. He's ready for COVID. He's got his face mask. Very cool. Very cool. Y'all are insanely talented. I'm not saying you're putting me to shame, but you kind of are. Here is hand-painted cactus. Very cartoony. I like it a lot. Looks like something out of a video game. And I guess this is, this is more of a collage than anything, but it's probably my favorite thing I've seen all night. Outside live stream included. Let's see. All right, let's do one more round of photos. And again, I know that a lot of y'all have sent some stuff into me, and I wish we could put them all up. We may maybe make a post or something. I'm not sure if I can do that with everyone's stuff in it, because y'all have done some really cool things. Pulling some more photos. Got some quarantine art going up. I promise you, we're going to start showing some stuff soon. Okay, let's throw some more stuff up there. All right, this is the last round. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Look at that. That is how you do watercolor. That is how you do watercolor. That's a very scenic pond. I was thinking about doing something nature, but I just couldn't get the perspective right. So, let's see what else we got. We've got, I think this is, yes. Got some fan art right here. Some stormtroopers. I like how I don't really keep up with the Star Wars. Like it looks like they have the Boba Fett little telecom. That's really cool. I don't know if that's from the show or not, but I like that a lot. Let's see. Ooh, another big one. Just gonna come. It's another one of us. I think you did a much better job than me. I think you got the framing is a lot better, and I think the essence of everyone, especially Matt, he looks really good in that. And I think this is the last one. We have some sculpture. I mean, I think. Wait, let me see. It's a pendant, possibly necklace. I don't know. I don't. It's beautiful, whatever it is. I like the copper wire wrap stuff. Uh, I wish I could make things like that. That people could wear it. That's the cool thing about art that like jewelry and stuff is it's like I can't just carry my photo around with me everywhere I go because people would think that I'm insane. But you can wear your art anywhere you can go and people can ask you about it. It's awesome. All right. Sorry for the clunkiness of that last segment, and sorry if I didn't get to show your photo. But I hope you had a really good time, and maybe we'll do this again. We'll see if Adam and Matt think that it's a good idea to let me do this again. We'll do it, and let us know if you enjoyed it and you would like to do some macaroni art. Apparently, that's next up on the docket. So, y'all have a very nice night. Stay safe. There's a live stream every night. So I think we put up the schedule today on our page, but we have another game show on Thursday. We've got possibly another movie watching, I think is what's happening. Friday or Thursday. I'm sorry, I don't really know, but you should go check it out because there are a lot of cool things happening on our page, a lot of live streams happening this week. So I hope you all had fun, and hopefully we'll get to do this again soon. And I'm trying to end the live stream. Good night, everyone. Bye. I hope I'm not still up on YouTube.